Copy that, ISS. Video feed from Sat-1 is clear. Sat-1, keep tracking the bogey. We're looking into it. Stand by.
Houston, we're not scheduled for any satellite launches today, are we?
ISS Houston, stand by. We may have a problem here.
Houston, this is ISS.
Totally hooped.
Get it, Bib Corporal. Our weapons still work, which means we can still kick some ass, what? They're here.
You going out there? Are you nuts?
It's over. Come on. We still have a water fight.
Pac, you okay?
Yep, good. Fortress, this is Tombstone 4. We are pulling out a civilian boat over.
This is Fortress. All right, make it fast.
This rusty old tin can is hardly a speed demon, over.
Fortress, are you taking fire, Tombstone? Say again. Tombstone, are you taking fire? Give me a sit rep.
What just happened?
Must have been an EMP blast. Don't worry. They killed electronics, not people. We have to get them out of here to safety.
Fortress, this is Tombstone, come... Shit. It's dead.
Look at these boats. All these people, man, they're sitting ducks. Follow us! We'll get you to safety!
Irish, what are you doing?
Can't just leave them here back. Follow us! We'll get you to the USS Valkyrie!
You in your mind, Irish?
And then I'll right behind back. Follow us! Follow us now! We'll get you to safety! Come on!
Fortress, this is Tombstone, come in, over! Fortress, this is Tombstone, come in!
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 15. It reads, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, and a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Most High. Their blood shall be poured out as dust, their flesh as the dung. Kohalo Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Mashiach Yahweh Shai, Ruharu Kakudash, Double honors to mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep of the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say shalom. I just want to read this notification, okay? I just want to go over this notification, get some extra precepts, and we'll wind it down. Check this out. Yo, check this out, family. This is from End Time Headlines. This is from last week, actually. This is from Thursday, around 10 p.m. And it reads, Russia deploying air and sea assets for military exercises in the Caribbean, according to the United States officials. Read that again. Russia deploying air and sea assets for military exercises in the Caribbean, according to the U.S. official. Okay. Let me see if there's another one. Let me see if there's one more in this article. These notifications, excuse me. Let's go to RT real quick. That's real interesting news. And I try to make other posts to kind of get this point across that this this war is only escalating. Okay? This war is only escalating. I'm in RT News right now with the app, and it says Russian Su-34 bomber crashes, killing all on board. And I wonder how that plane crashed, because you got a condition. Okay, you got a condition where America was sending fighter jets. Okay, the Brit had already deployed Storm Shadow missiles. Okay, if you go into this timeline, as of late, there was a concert that killed thousands. I don't want to say thousands. There was an enormous amount of casualties right there in the homeland of Russia. Okay, and there was confirmation that the U.S. was involved. Okay, there was U.S. officials involved regarding that incident. And now you have breaking news of a Russian Su-34 bomber that crashed, killing all the people. So this war, I'm telling y'all, this war is here, and it's getting serious because you have Russian nuclear submarines. Okay, you have Russian. I mean, technically, you have Russian troops, right? Right in the vicinity of America. And with this war escalation, you gotta wonder what's about to happen down here. All the brothers bring out, the escalation of Jacob's trouble, man. I think this escalation, imminent, man. That escalation is imminent. And why are they deploying so many warships right here by the home front? I'm just speaking as a man, I think. And I've done these lessons on my YouTube platform, okay? Going into a potential EMP attack. Okay, Russia's in a perfect position to shoot an EMP right over American skies. You can't rule it out. You can't rule it out. It may not be all of America, obviously, because there's going to be a sense of norm in certain places when this judgment and deliverance happen. But right now, you have Russian submarines basically in American waters. And I don't think they're just going to sit there. I think it's going to be more than drills. I think something going to pop off. They're in a perfect position. They're in a perfect position to shoot an EMP over major American cities. Case in point, Miami, Houston, okay, Georgia, New York City. They're in perfect range. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking as a man. Our people better be ready, man. That's why the elders and the apostles throughout the community be telling y'all, have your bug out bag ready. I think something serious is going to happen very soon. Okay? And dark days are ahead, man, before this deliverance. It'll be quick. Okay, I don't promote 30 seasons of The Walking Dead or 100 episodes of Fist of the North Star before you're delivered. No, the Most High say in Revelations, behold, I come quickly and my rewards with me. But when Jacob's trouble hit a peak, that's gonna be our very last moments in his captivity. But you gotta wonder why, so many Russian submarines, troops, weapons are right here on the American borders now. Basically. Let's get some scriptures. We're gonna end it. It's definitely something to think about. Let's get the book of Amos 5. Amos 5:20 reads this. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay. Now this is symbolic because this is really going into the day of the Lord's vengeance. But remember, America is also getting hit by what? The plagues. Okay. And the Most High, he saved the best for last when it comes to the destruction of these racism white supremacists that control America. Read this again. Amos 5:20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Okay. They're in perfect position to strike, family. That's all I'm saying. Let's get a few more precepts. Let's try Revelations 16. One moment. It's going down, family. I'm telling y'all, you can see something very serious is about to happen. Check this out. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 10. It reads, and the fifth angel poured out the vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness. And they gnawed their tongues for pain, and blasphemed the God of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. Okay? Again, I'm only coming off as a man. But Russia right now is in the perfect position to strike America. It don't necessarily have to be an ICBM. Not yet. But when you go into the idea of an EMP attack, all it takes is for them to shoot a projectile over a major city, and it'll shut down these electronics, basically knocking America into the Stone Ages, man. And all types of chaos is going to come with that. Remember, when you go into the 10 plagues during ancient Egypt, wasn't ancient Egypt hit with darkness? Don't the Most High say, roughly paraphrasing, he required that which is past? And you got Russian warships and nuclear subs, I mean, for what it's worth, they're surrounding America right now. And this ain't no old school Cuban missile crisis. This gonna topple the missile crisis. Because you got to keep in mind, you got an administration that's showing you they're controlled and run by the elite. And these elites, they're soulless, man. They have a war-like agenda. And we're seeing that. I think something very serious is about to happen. And it's a beautiful thing, because remember, when the days get turbulent, talking about these days of Jacob's trouble, when these days get turbulent, that means we're on our way out of here. But we're going to have to survive that little hardship. Not a long hardship, but a little hardship. And the Lord going to save us quickly. Again, that's your Revelation account, roughly paraphrasing. Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. Okay. I'm going to read this one again. Revelation chapter 16 and 10. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness. They gnawed their tongues for pain. And that's symbolic, okay? That's a similitude to the hardships that could happen if there's an EMP. But family, you can't rule it out. You cannot rule it out. And they're in perfect position to strike. Let's get a few more. You know what? Let's go to Exodus 10 real quick. Let me show y'all something. Let's go to Exodus 10. Exodus 10 and 21. Let's see. Here it is. This happened over 4,000 years ago in ancient Egypt. I'm going to resurface it real quick. Exodus 10 and 21, it reads, And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. This was ancient Egypt. Okay. What the Lord said by way of Moses in Deuteronomy 28:68. Wasn't our foreparents brought here by cargo slave ships into Egypt again with ships? We're in Egypt again now. Let's read this verse again. And the Lord said unto Moses, Exodus 10 and 21 from the top. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. Okay. And when you read all the way down to 29, it goes into the details. Right? I'm going to read verse 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. I'm going to say this again. Russia is in a perfect position to hit America with an EMP. They're in a perfect position to do it. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but they are in a perfect position to do it. See if there's any more. Let's get Joel 2 real quick. Probably ended here. We got to stay strong in these last days. Have that bug out bag ready because you just don't know. I just know right now this war is heating up and it's only going to get worse. We're going to end it with the judgment. We're going to start at Joel 2. We're going to start at Joel 2 and 28. We're going to read down and we're going to end it here. Joel 2 and 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. Okay? And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids. In those days will I pour out my spirit. And I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. That's a similitude into the destruction to come. Right? Verse 31. This is going into that judgment. Okay? The sun shall be turned into darkness, the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Okay? Because this day is much closer than we could comprehend. Right? Keep in mind, I'm going to keep saying this. Russia is in perfect position to shoot a projectile to shut these cities down, man. Not saying that's going to happen. But I just showed y'all there was dark days in ancient Egypt. Okay? In America, when you read the Revelations account, America is called Sodom in Egypt. Deuteronomy 28:68, into Egypt again with ship. And when you read the Isaiah accounts, it gives you the details that we're called Egyptians and we're made slaves in this Egypt captivity, talking about Babylon the Great, America. Will it happen again? We'll see. The Lord says in Ecclesiastes, okay, the Most High requires that which was past. And I'm not ruling out another plague of darkness before the destruction. It look imminent. Right? Joel 2 and 31 from the top. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. We're going to end it here. Verse 32 from the top. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord has said, and the remnant whom the Lord shall call. Okay, and that remnant is your Zechariah 13 and 9, Revelations the 7th chapter, elect Hebrew Israelites. You have the 144 elect. Then you have that remnant body that's going to be delivered in these last days. That's Ezekiel, the 20th chapter, 34 to 37. 38 deals with the wicked Israelites getting cut off by Hamashiach Yahushua in the judgment.
We're on our way.
Outlaw, this is command. We have a probable nuclear threat in the capital. Proceed to the minimum safe distance until the all clear is given by the NEL team.
Go, go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're in for some chop. Hang on. Jake, give me the next down. All U.S. forces be advised. We have a confirmed nuclear threat in the city. NES teams are on site and attempting to disarm. I repeat, we have a confirmed nuclear...
Everyone, hang on!
Okay. with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All praise, honor, and glory to the God of Israel. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom.